B92.7.
You guys play all the songs I like. Yeah, it makes me want to dance.
B92.7.
Tonight's game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Breckenridge Post 53 baseball is on the air. Today from John Randall Field, it's the annual Wahpeton Post 20 American Legion Tournament. Today's game is brought to you by Bell Bank, Builder's First Source, Chahinkapa Zoo, Comdell Innovations, Heidkamp Construction, Kraus Brothers Construction, Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, Optimum Rehab, Ottertail Power Company, Red River Communications, Red River Human Services, Schmitty's Plumbing, Shelley Zock of Miller Realty, and Smith Motors. Now, here's KBMW's Turner Blofis.
Hello and welcome to our, what is going to be a brief pregame show. Sorry, I cut it a little close here before the fifth place game here between the Breckenridge Post 53 squad and Billings, Montana. Made the long trek here to play in this baseball tournament. And before this game, Wahpeton's B Legion played for 7th place, and they suffered a 5-3 loss to Big Stone City, South Dakota. So Big Stone City gets to head home with 7th place, and the lineup for the rest of the day, we got Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls, the pair of Minnesota teams, squaring off for the 3rd place game, and then Wahpeton's Legion, or their A team, will be taking on Lemoore, who finished first in the pool that Breckenridge plays in. They actually bested Breckenridge in the second day yesterday that they played. So I'll give you a rundown of how Breckenridge got to this game. Breckenridge started off with a 10-2 victory over Wahpeton B. It was their lone win in pool play. They followed it up with a 9-0 loss yesterday to Detroit Lakes at 8 o'clock in the morning. A lot of the guys were chalking it up to that. Yeah, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, felt like an 8 o'clock in the morning game. And then they followed it up with a pretty nice showing against Lemoore, but ultimately suffered a 13-9 loss to end up here in the 5th place game. And Billings, on the other side of this, opened up the tournament. The second game of the tournament, they had a 12-11 loss to Fergus Falls in a high-scoring affair. Then they played 2 games yesterday. One of them was a 14-2 victory over Big Stone City. And then they followed it up with a 10-2 loss to Wahpeton in the final game yesterday. So they played the final game yesterday, so a bit of a late night for them. Following it up by jumping in for the second game of the day today. So not a whole lot of rest. They're announcing the starting lineups right now, and I'll go through the starting lineups as we get into the game. First, I want to do our injury report brought to you by Optimum Rehab. Restore your health at Optimum Rehab. Only one guy out today for Breckenridge. It is Zane Mickelson, who is still out with that arm or wrist injury that he suffered from the spring season, and he'll be back soon, though. He was pretty close to coming back for this tournament, but I just think they didn't really want to throw him into the fires with 4 games off the bat. And then also Peyton Christensen got a little bit of an arm soreness going on here. Messed up his arm a little bit yesterday when he was pitching. And he's good to play because he actually played the game after that, but will not be starting in this ball game. And Breckenridge is the away team, by the way. So we'll take a very quick break. Come back for first pitch, which is going to be brought to you by Red River Communications. You're listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Miller & Associates American Family Insurance in Breckenridge wants to wish everyone a great weekend of baseball. Good luck to Breckenridge Post 53, Wahpeton Post 20, and all the other American Legion baseball teams in this weekend's tournament. From Miller & Associates American Family Insurance.
Welcome to the Radio Employment Connection, where we work to find people to work for you. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple DSP openings and shifts available, $15 an hour or more depending on experience. Apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services has multiple DSP openings and shifts available. Apply online at www.rrhsf.org. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
And welcome back to John Randall Field. We're about to wrap up this pregame show. Run through the starting lineups before we do. We'll go with the Billings, Montana Upper Deck Expos. Jet Gerard will be playing second base, wearing number 3 and leading off. Caden Thompson batting second, wearing number 50 and catching. Evan Johnson batting third, wearing number 18 and designated hitting. Colton Salmonen, there we go, Wearing number 32, batting cleanup and playing shortstop, Logan Walker. Wearing number 24 and playing third base and is batting fifth. Titus Reeves, batting sixth, playing first base playing center field, wearing number 13. Wyatt Hayden is the left fielder, wearing number 9. Ty Leishner, wearing number 12 and playing first base. Right fielder Devin Nelson, wearing number 22 and batting ninth. And then Taryn Marker is just pitching today. And Taryn Marker wears number 7 for the Billings Upper Deck Expos. And leading off in this ball game, once again, a staple in that leadoff spot for Breckenridge Post 53, Cam Nito. Cam Nito coming off a game where he actually went hitless. Surprising for Nito. He did get on with a walk and a pair of errors in the latest game. Nito will be playing center field wearing number 1. First pitch, once again, brought to you by Red River Communications, helping you go faster with fiber. Goes outside for ball 1. Nito waiting on the pitch, the right-handed hitter. Always aggressive at the plate. That one nibbles for a strike on the outside part of the plate. That's the spot I think he was going for on that first pitch, but ended up missing the zone. Marker fires the pitch inside. Curveball drops in for ball 2. Nito being patient with the 2-1 count. Fires the pitch and almost check swing, but decided to hold off on it. Good decision. 3-1 count inside, or after the ball inside. Pitch is in and too high for ball 4. And that means we are on Cam Nito watch to see if he's going to be taken off for second base. He is actually got caught stealing yesterday, which another thing that doesn't happen very often, as he is a speedster on the bags, that is for sure. With the patented head-first slide almost every time. I think the only time we won't see him do a head-first slide is when he gets in there without having to slide at all. And Nito is off. They throw it down and not in time. And it actually goes into the outfield. So nice stolen base there by Cam Nito. He's not shy about it. He's taking off on the first pitch every time. That's why they got him in the leadoff spot, because he's pretty much guaranteed to get in scoring position every time. 0-0 your score. We're on our second batter. Gavin Snyder, who's pitching today, has moved up in the batting order. He's having a nice tournament. Got a base hit in the last game. Had a triple in the first game of the tournament. Snyder was 1 for 4 with that single in the last game. As that one goes in the dirt for 1-1 count. Excuse me. Taryn Marker delivers the pitch. Outside for ball 2. As you got the 2-1 count. And this tournament really has it all. They even have people who deliver you brats. As Gavin Snyder pops that one up. I am spoiled. That one goes off the Breckenridge dugout. 2-2 count. For Snyder. Man on second. No outs so far. Checks the runner at second. Taryn Marker delivers the pitch. That one outside, making a full count. Don't worry, everybody. I promise I will eat the brats during commercial breaks. Don't need to listen to that on the air, that is for sure. If you didn't know, we also have this game live streaming on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. Pretty easy to find. Just type in KBMW News Live. As Snyder pops that one up. It's in shallow right field and hauled in for the out by the right fielder, Devin Nelson. Came in and charged that one. Colin Roberts coming up to bat. Had a hit in the DL game. They only had 3 hits, so you got to note that. Had one of the few hits in that DL game. And then he got on base 3 times in an 0-for-1 showing in the last game. Got hit by hit by a pitch in his first 2 plate appearances, and then he drew a walk. And we got my first flinch of the day, as that one has fouled off into the net. And I think I just saw my whole life flash before my eyes as Colin Roberts fouls that one off. 0-1 count. Looking to trade places with Cam Nito, who's in scoring position. Taryn Marker. Waiting to get the sign from his catcher, Caden Thompson. Got to map how far away Billings, Montana is from here. Got a pretty snazzy little van that they take here. As that one is smoked by Colin Roberts into left field. It is hauled in for the catch. So a pair of flyouts. Get 2 outs. As they're trying not to leave Cam Nito stranded. Dallin Ernst coming up, DHing today. After playing first base primarily in this tournament, also pitched. Cam Nito, once again, on second. 2 outs. As Taryn Marker gets ready to fire the right-handed pitch. Delivers. That one dribbled over to the third baseman, fielded cleanly, and thrown cleanly over to first base to wrap up the top of the first inning. No hits, no runs for Breckenridge. Billings coming up to the plate for their first go at the bats. You're listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
At the center of every home lies a place where loved ones unite, children snack with new best friends after school, and world problems are debated over wine. Welcome to the kitchen, where ideas thrive, recipes are born, meals turn into moments, and life is inspired. Medallion Cabinetry offers a wide range of kitchen styles from traditional to contemporary. Get inspired with Medallion Cabinetry from Builder's First Source in Wahpeton, or visit us at www.medallioncabinetry.com. Let our medallion designers inspire you.
And welcome back to John Randall Field. Beautiful John Randall Field on this lovely day for baseball. Consider those lineups that I promised for Breckenridge. Cam Nito at the top of the order playing center field. Gavin Snyder pitching, batting second. Colin Roberts, the shortstop, batting third. Dallin Ernst, the fourth batter, all the 4 batters that we've seen so far for Breckenridge. DHing, as I said before. And then we got Chris Nito playing third. He'll be due up to start off the second inning. He's playing, as I said, he's playing third base. Alex Sanchez in left field, Jackson Riggs at catcher, Joey Konzemius at second base coming in from the outfield. And then we got Nate Porter in right field and Caleb Albertson manning first base for Dallin Ernst and getting DH for. So Jet Gerard leading off the bottom of the first. As Gavin Snyder drops that one in for strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Gerard plays second base. There's number 3. As we had almost a check swing on that. Looks like he didn't go all the way. 1-1 count for Gavin Snyder. He's got some good pop on his fastball. I remember seeing that in the spring. It's the first time I've seen him pitch. And that one, another check swing. Actually fouled that one off possibly. 1-2 count. So good start here by Snyder. That's why the first pitch strikes are so big. Snyder fires the curveball. That one is popped up to second base. And Joey Konzemius is regularly an outfielder, so not too hard for him to haul that one in. Pop up to the catcher. 1 up, 1 down. Caden Thompson coming into bat. Thompson playing catcher wearing number 50 for the Expos. Snyder. Right-handed hurler. Wide open stance here from Thompson. He's got the front leg back quite a bit. Swing and a miss. Looks like he got him on off speed there. Gavin Snyder rocking number 5. Fires the pitch. Too high. Ball 1. But once again, got the first pitch strike. So 1-1 count here with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Snyder delivers. That one too high and outside. Nice snag by Jackson Riggs using that length. Kid just got done with 8th grade and he's already taller than me. I'm pretty sure he's 6'2" at least. That one is hit hard but out of play. Actually hit the batting cages. And I'm pleased to tell you the brats are fantastic. And apparently they take cards here at the tournament, which my head almost exploded when I found that out. Swing and a miss with the curveball. Beautiful pitch from Snyder to get strike 3. So 2 outs. Nobody on. Evan Johnson coming up, the DH. Wearing number 18. Both teams using a DH in this ball game. Possibly because it's the last game of the tournament. Want to get an extra guy on the field if you can. Maybe that hasn't played as much. Strike 1. Finds the outside corner. So an 0-1 count. For Snyder on the hill. Got the first pitch strike in all 3 of the ABs so far. That one is driven to left field. Looks like it's going to be reeled in by Sanchez, and it is. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll head into the top of the second inning. Your score is 0-0. You're listening to Post 53 Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Summer of 2022 is the best time to do the zoo. At Chinkaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, like silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Chinkaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Chinkaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. It's not too late to get your 2022 membership. Chinkaba Zoo opens 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Comdell Innovation is seeking individuals for summer and full-time production for a variety of shifts, work for an employee-owned company, clean, climate-controlled, and who cares about the environment with ISO certifications. Starting wage is $14.50 an hour for day shift and 12-hour or afternoon shifts at $15.50 an hour, with $1.50 for afternoon shift and $3 an hour working nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Seeking shift maintenance and tool die makers. Pay based on experience. Benefits available within 90 days of hire. Apply today at Comdell Innovation or online at comdellinnovation.com.
And welcome back to John Randall Field. Due up for Breckenridge this inning. Got Chris Nito, Alex Sanchez, and Jackson Riggs. And still on the hill, we got Taryn Marker. Hasn't given up a hit yet. So Nito had a monster day at the plate yesterday. Had a 2-run homer and an RBI double as well. He was our Essential Health Player of the Game yesterday, here with you. As that one is driven to right field for a hit. First hit of the game for either team. Chris Nito makes it look easy. Him and his brother Cam both make it look easy out there. And that first pitch of the inning was brought to you by Red River Communications. To help you go faster with fiber. I'm benefiting from that fiber internet today. Very much enjoying it. Can't wait to get in my house so I don't have any issues when I'm streaming any TV shows. So Alex Sanchez coming up to the plate. Struggled at the plate yesterday. Gonna look to get his groove going here in the final game of the tournament. So that one misses upstairs for ball 1. Gonna see if we're gonna have Chris take off for second base as well. See if he's got the green light like his brother. Gets a lead, and we got a pass ball, so he's not even going to need to steal or get on his horse to steal. Walks it. Jogs over to second base. That was a wild pitch. Sanchez looking to trade places with his cousin. Try to get an RBI double with a 2-0 count. Swing and a miss from number 13. Going with the one batting glove again. So Terran Marker waiting patiently for the sign that he likes from Caden Thompson. There's the pitch. And that one too high. Ready, 3-1 count. Nito on second here in the top of the second inning. Marker fires the pitch. That one too high again for ball 4. His second walked batter of the day. So all three of the relatives got on base. Cam Nito walked, Alex Sanchez walked, and Chris Nito got a base hit. Jackson Riggs steps into the batter's box. Excuse me. Jackson Riggs with 3 hits in the last game, including an RBI single. He also had one of those hits was a double. So you watch that one go down the pipe for strike 1. Jackson Riggs has had a great tournament. Once again, a little surprised not moving up in the batting order a little more. But I guess they just like where he's at. That one finds the inside corner for strike 2. 0-2 count for Jackson Riggs with 2 men on. He's got Chris Nito on second. Alex Sanchez on first. Marker checks the runner on second. Delivers home. And too high upstairs once again. 1-2 count. Riggs waiting on the play, or waiting on the pitch. His signature open stance. That one inside for ball 2. 2-2 count for the freshman to be. Joey Kanzibi is on deck. No outs here in the top of the second. Jackson Riggs fouls that one off to keep the AB alive. Nice cut there by the young Post 53 player. You don't see a whole lot of teams around here with the with an actual mascot. Usually just whatever your post is. So the Upper Deck Expos, and is definitely unique. Strike 3 for Jackson Riggs for out number 1 of the inning. As Marker helps himself out. Joey Kanzimis with 2 hits last game. Had an RBI double and an RBI single. So this is his time to shine with men on base. Once again. He's got 2 ducks on the pond. See if he delivers. First pitch is away and popped up. Infield fly as it is grabbed by the shortstop. Salmonen with the snag. Now Nate Porter comes up with men on first and second. Bottom of the order. Cam Nito on deck. So if he could get on base, that would be huge. Maybe set up bases loaded for Cam Nito. Be even bigger if he could bring in a run here. First pitch goes down the pipe for strike 1. Porter, right-handed hitter. Marker getting ready to fire the pitch. As that one fouled off. Now he's gotten on the ball. Got to straighten it out for Porter. Porter wearing number 10. Playing right field for Breckenridge today. As that one fouled off. Nito tried hauling it in the on-deck spot. The umpire, Craig Peterson. It's over to get the pitcher the ball. Peterson, the principal for a lot of these Breckenridge players. Josh Nordick, another umpire in this game. Marker. Waiting for a sign he likes from Evan Johnson. Or not Evan Johnson. Caden Thompson. That one didn't miss by much. I think it missed just a little inside. 1-2 count. Or maybe a little high. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Either way, we got a 1-2 count. Men on first and second. No score so far. 2 outs. That one misses outside. Trying to find the corner. Chris Nito got on base with a single. Got moved over to second when Alex Sanchez drew a walk. Porter waiting on the pitch with a 2-2 count. That one inside, making a full count. Started off 0-2. He's battled to a 3-2 count. Excuse me. Porter. Biggest pitch of the AB so far. And that one a little high for ball 4. So bases loaded. Great poise by Porter at the plate to draw that walk. Cam Nito got on with a walk last time up. Not a bad guy to have coming up to the plate. Looking to get his first hit in the last couple of games now. Nito, waiting on the pitch. First one inside for ball 1. Gavin Snyder on deck. Taryn Marker trying to get out of this jam. Bases loaded. And that one outside. Good stop by the catcher. Keep that from sailing behind and allowing a run to come in. With Chris Nito on third. Marker fires the pitch. Ends up beaming Cam Nito. So an RBI hit by pitch. Not a bad way to bring in a run. I'm sure he'd rather do it by getting a hit rather than getting hit. Gavin Snyder coming up to the plate. Last time up, he flew out to right field. As we're getting a pitching or a mound visit quick. We'll take a very quick break during this mound visit. You're listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
After the quick mound visit from Coach John Fisher, they're going to stick with Taryn Marker on the hill. Bases loaded for Gavin Snyder, who, as I said earlier, flew out to right field his last time up. Pitches away and hit to left field. And it looks like it's going to go right into the left fielder's glove, and it does. So 3 men left on, but Breckenridge gets 1 run out of it. 1 hit and a lot of free bases. Gives Breckenridge the 1-0 lead. You're listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Miller & Associates American Family Insurance in Breckenridge wants to wish everyone a great weekend of baseball. Good luck to Breckenridge Post 53, Wahpeton Post 20, and all the other American Legion baseball teams in this weekend's tournament. From Miller & Associates American Family Insurance. Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Krause Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Krause Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
And welcome back to John Randall Field, bottom of the second inning. Breckenridge with a 1-0 lead. Gavin Snyder on the hill. After a 1-2-3 inning, got a pair of guys to pop up and also struck a batter out. So as good a start as you can hope for your pitcher. Excuse me. Must have got a little bug. So coming up to bat, the cleanup hitter, Colton Salomon. Snyder. First left-handed batter he's faced in this AB. Wide open stance. And that one goes outside for ball one. First time he hasn't gotten the first pitch strike in that bat, or for one of the batters he's faced. Snyder fires the pitch. That one finds the outside corner for strike one. Even it up at 1-1. Salmonen. That one just a little high for ball two. Didn't miss by much though. Just a little, just a hair high. 2-1 count. Curveball. Drops outside the zone for ball three. As Billings are looking for their first base runner of the day. Snyder has that one lined to left center. And it is hauled in left field. Nice catch there by Alex Sanchez. And that had some mustard on it. So that was an impressive catch there by Sanchez. Logan Walker coming up to bat. Wears number 24 and plays third base. Number 5 in the order. Snyder is retired the first 4 batters he's seen. And a miss from Walker. Titus Reeves in the on-deck circle. Metaphorically, there is not a circle actually there. Have those in some places. Pitch is delivered and misses, but the curveball is looking nice today, I gotta say. 1-1 count. 1-1 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. That one is driven out to center field. Cam Nito. Can of corn. Ends up having to backpedal to it to haul it in. Billings are putting the bat on the ball, just finding outfielders out there. Last 3 batters have flown out. Titus Reeves, the center fielder, wearing number 13. Snyder tries to make it back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. That one in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 count. Once again, not getting that first pitch strike. But it didn't hurt him too badly in the last 2 batters he faced either. That one too high for ball 2. Snyder gets the sign. Fires the right-handed pitch, and that one way too low and in the dirt and outside for a 3-0. See if Billings is going to give the take sign here. Snyder fires the pitch. Strike one right down the plate. Make it a 3-1 count. Snyder. Doesn't take too long to get ready to deliver a pitch. That one too high for ball 4. First base runner for Billings on the day. Another outfielder coming up to bat, Wyatt Hayden, the left fielder, wearing number 9. We'll see if we're going to try to see Logan Walker take off for first. He plays center field, so got to think he's one of the faster players on the squad. Snyder likes the sign he gets right away. His routine goes for the pickoff. A nice pickoff move, but not there in time to get Titus Reeves. Keeping him on his toes. First time he's had a base runner all day, and he goes for the pickoff right away. Like the aggression. Delivers the pitch. That one is popped up. And it's going to be out of play. So we got a 1 count. For Wyatt Hayden. Got to say, I've liked what I've seen from Snyder so far in this ball game. Snyder delivers the pitch. That one is smoked to the second baseman and hauled in for the out. So that'll do it for the inning. Nice catch there by Joey Conzemius. Your score heading into the third inning, Breckenridge 1, Billings 0. You're listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Life moves fast. Is your internet keeping up? Switch to Red River Communications fiber-fast broadband internet and make buffering and glitching a thing of the past. For over 70 years, Red River Communications has provided the Red River Valley industry-leading technology, all backed by a team of local experts. To upgrade your internet, visit redrivercom.com or give us a call at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
Now for the top of the third inning, due up. We got Colin Roberts leading off the inning. Dallin Ernst up next, and then Chris Nito. Chris Nito scored the lone run of the game so far.
We're going to the top of the third here, and Breckenridge is going to bring up the 9-1-2 hitters in the order. And number 9 hitter is
Taryn Marker still on the hill for Billings. Billings and Breckenridge both 1 and 2 coming into this. Roberts flew out to left field last time up. Roberts found one of the balls from warm-up on the first baseline. Got lucky there. He didn't roll an ankle. Marker gets the sign. Delivers the pitch. Inside for ball 1. Roberts rocking number 11. Pitch is fired, and that one is blooped over to down the third base line. That's as perfect as you can get it for when it comes to dropping one in like that. Roberts get the single. Second hit of the game for Post 53. Dallin Ernst grounded out his first time up. Roberts on first base. He's got a pretty decent lead already. See if they're going to try to send him. Marker Lures the pitch. And that one is smoked by Ernst to the left fielder. Hauls it in. So back-to-back hits. Let's get a pair of men on base. Chris Nito coming up. And with how hot he's been at the plate, if you want anybody coming up right now, it's him. Nito. Or number 16. Men on first and second. Pitches away. And that one is blooped down the right field line. Looks like it's going to be out of play, though. Not a whole lot of urgency from the fans over there. They weren't too phased by it, though. Breckenridge fans like it over there by down the first base line. Over by right field. So now Chris Nito's got an 0-1 count. That one too low. Ball 1-1 count. As Taryn Marker trying to help himself out. Breckenridge got 2 base runners right off the bat, just like in the last inning. Nito is the one who led it off the last time. Marker finds a sign that he likes. Delivers home. That one popped up. Going to be out of play. Looks like it soared over the grandstand. So 1-2 count for Chris Nito. Nito, the lone super senior on this squad. Came back after playing a season of spring ball at North Dakota State College of Science. Marker delivers home and ends up beaming Nito to load the bases. Helping that on-base percentage. Alex Sanchez coming up to bat. He'd love to get out of that funk right now with a base hit, that is for sure, with bases loaded. Darren Marker on the mound. Got to be thinking if Breckenridge pours on a few runs here, we might be getting a pitching change soon. Then again, it's day 3 of a 4-game tournament, so might not have a whole lot of arms left. Sanchez watches the ball 1 drop in. Actually didn't watch it because he turned his back because he thought it was going to hit him. So if that's not evident, that's not evidence enough. It was definitely inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss from Sanchez. Making a 1-1 count. For number 13. Made a nice catch in left field earlier in this ball game. Marker going through the windup. And that one low and in the dirt, but a nice stop there by Caden Thompson. Could have saved his squad a run there. The Expos going to get out of this jam. No outs, bases loaded here in the top of the 3rd inning. Breckenridge has been the road team in all 4 games. And that one drops in for the strike. 2-2 count. Yeah, the first game they played was against Wahpeton's B Legion, who are automatically the home team. And they lost all 3 coin flips. Not their weekend when it comes to at least coin flips. And that one outside to make it a full count. Full count, no outs. Men on all 3 bases. Sanchez watches that one go inside for an RBI walk. So both runs have scored on free bases. Any way you can bring him in, that is for sure. Jackson Riggs coming up. Lone strikeout of the game so far. And 3 hits so far for Post 53. 2 of them coming in this inning to get the base runners. And the pitch is delivered and dribbled foul. over to the Billings dugout. 1-1 count. Jackson Riggs going through his routine. Waiting for Taryn Marker to fire home. And that one is slapped through by the third baseman. And they're going to take the 1 run. Not going to be too aggressive. And risk it now losing a base runner. An RBI single from Jackson Riggs. He stays hot at the plate. Joey Konzemius popped up to the shortstop last time up. Jackson Riggs, being a catcher, gets a courtesy runner. It looks like they're going to go with Peyton Christensen. Christensen started the first 3 games, either on the mound or in right field. Strike 1 to start off this AB for Joey Konzemius. Konzemius was clutch with men in scoring position last game. Like to get back to doing that, not leave 3 men on. That one ball outside, 1-1 count for number 6. Taryn Marker continues to struggle with his control on the mound. Marker gets the sign. Fires in the pitch and has that one hit down the left field line, but it is foul. Trying to do his best Jackson Riggs impersonation there, but didn't straighten it out enough. 1-2 count. As the coaches have a chat while they head down the third base line. 1-2 count. Bases loaded. No outs so far in the top of the third. It's Konzemius. Rips this one to left field. Looks like he's going to get an RBI sac fly as Chris Nito heads home for the run. Nito has now come in to score twice. The big RBI sac fly from Joey Konzemius. So last time up, Porter drew a walk. Now they try the pickoff. End up throwing it into the outfield. So not what they were looking for there. Sanchez on second. Peyton Christensen on first, running for Jackson Riggs. Only 1 out so far here. And even the 1 out hurt them, because it ended up being a sac fly. That one inside for ball 2. Porter got down 0-2 right away last AB and ended up still drawing the walk. Fouled off 1 pitch to keep the AB going. Showed bunt. Pulled it back though. Well, now it's 2-0 actually. Thought it was 2-0 already. So Porter waiting patiently. Marker and Snyder are a little different with their approaches on the hill. Marker looks to be a little pickier with the pitches. Porter is actually trying to lay down the bunt. That one, no luck on that. 2-1 count. We'll see if they stick with that. Still got one strike to give before you can't bunt anymore. Well, you shouldn't bunt anymore. And Porter pulls that one back. So 3-1 count. So they're sticking with it. See if they go with it again. 3-1 count, 1 out. Men on first and second. Cam Nito on deck. Pitches away and too high. So Nate Porter draws another walk. Last time Cam Nito came up, he wore a pitch to bring in a run. The time before that, he walked. So Breckenridge has gotten a lot of free bases today. They got the 4 runs, but only 4 hits. With Cam Nito stepping in the batter's box. So Marker gets a quick pep talk from his catcher, Caden Thompson. Nito, right-handed hitter. Watches that one go high for ball 1. Alex Sanchez being aggressive over there at third base, maybe trying to get in the pitcher's head a little bit. Kind of chopping the steps. Nito. The 1-0 count, 1 out here, bases loaded. That one low and in the dirt. Didn't eke through for a pass ball, so 2-0 count. Breckenridge leading 4-0 in this game here in the top of the third. Pitches away. And Cam Nito takes a big hack at it, but does not make contact. 2-1 count. Marker. Still waiting for the sign that he likes. Fires the pitch. That one low and in the dirt, but another nice little backhand grab there by Caden Thompson. Cam Nito is probably going to be picky with this 3-1 pitch when he's already gotten 2 free bases. That one, ball inside for a bases loaded walk. Probably the 2 easiest RBI Nito's gotten. Got hit by a pitch to drive in 1 and then drew a walk for the next one. Gavin Snyder comes up, flew out to right field, flew out to left field. Just got to fly out to center field to complete the trifecta now. Sure, that's not what he wants, but that's what I want, secretly. Not a secret anymore. As that one is fouled off, over to the Expos dugout. And looks like they got another pitcher who just got done warming up at the bullpen. So we'll see if we got a pitching change coming soon. That ball goes inside for Snyder. High and inside. 1-1 count, 1 out. Breckenridge has 5 runs off only 4 hits. Marker delivers, and that one is smoked. Over to the shortstop, nice backhand stop. Runs it over, or throws it over to first base, and not in time. So an infield single for Gavin Snyder, an RBI infield single, I should say. It's Colin Roberts batting for the second time this inning. His squad leading 6-0. Probably update that on our scoreboard. And with how, as ball 1 goes in, how much Marker has struggled with his control, they're probably letting all the batters know, don't be afraid to see a few pitches up there before you're ready to rock. Roberts had a single earlier in this inning. Flew out to left field before that. Breckenridge with a 6-run lead here. They had a 5-run lead yesterday against Lemoore. Right in the first inning, they put 5 runs on the board, but no lead is safe in baseball, especially against a high-powered team like Lemoore. 2-0 count. That's Roberts. Dribbles that one foul on third base line, hits it over to his dad. So a 2-1 count. Taryn Marker getting ready to deliver the pitch. Goes through the windup. Fires home, tries to nibble on the outside corner, but just misses it. 3-1 count. Roberts. He's got 3 ducks on the pond. Only 1 out so far with the 3-1 count. Ends up wearing the pitch. So an RBI hit by pitch. It's not the most exciting way Breckenridge just put runs on the board, but they'll take whatever they can get. And looks like we're finally getting the pitching change as Breckenridge leads 7-0. While this next pitcher warms up, We'll take a quick commercial break. You're listening to Breckenridge Post 53 Baseball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
Shelly Zock at Miller Realty has been a full-time realtor in Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and the surrounding area for almost 40 years. Shelly has called the Twin Towns home her entire life, which makes her the perfect person to call if you're looking to buy or sell a new home in the area. As a first home certified agent, her specialty is assisting first-time home buyers. Shelly is here to help with all of your real estate needs. Give her a call at 701-640-0264 or send an email to shelly@guymillerrealty.com.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton has great vehicle options to meet every budget and purpose. Say yes to new adventures this summer in a 2017 Honda CR-V 7-passenger for $24,990. Head to the lake in a 2018 Chevy K1500 4x4 for $42,990. Or cruise around in a 2018 Chevy Malibu for $30,490. Hurry into Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Small town friendly, big town deals. Or visit them online at smithmotors.com.
Well, after that walk fest, and hit by pitch fest, it's kind of a lot of free bases. We'll call it a free base fest. Wasker Kaplan coming in to pitch. Relieves Taryn Marker. Kaplan, wearing number 34, was a reserve, so we don't have any position changes other than the pitcher. Dallin Ernst had a single earlier in this inning, grounded out before that. Ball one, started off. Breckenridge leads 7-0 in the top of the third inning. Dallin Ernst, 1 out, bases loaded, 1-0 count. Kaplan delivers the pitch and swing and a miss from number 19. Even it up at 1-1. As Taryn Marker just struggled to find the strike zone. Multiple bases loaded walks. And bases loaded hit by pitch as well. As that one misses the zone, 2-1 count. I mean, of the 7 runs so far, I think 2 of them have only come in on hits. One outside for 3-1 count now. There's a sac fly, and then I think the rest of them were bases loaded, walks, or hit by pitch. And of course, Jackson Riggs and Gavin Snyder each had RBI singles during that. But tough showing here so far for Billings. Still plenty of game left. As we got another bases loaded walk, Dallin Ernst draws this one. Once again, probably the easiest RBI he's ever gotten in his life. Chris Nito coming up to the plate has a single and got on by wearing a pitch. And he got hit by a pitch earlier in this inning. Breckenridge just batted around. 1 out here so far as strike 1 drops in. First pitch strike for Kaplan. Chris Nito's got 3 ducks on the pond. There's the pitch, and that one is smacked out to left field. And they're going to be aggressive, try to bring in 2 runs, and they'll get them easily. Colin Roberts and Gavin Snyder both touch home. So a 2-run single from Chris Nito. Keeps his hot streak going to make this a 10-0 lead. And I got to let you guys know the mercy rule. If Breckenridge or any team This Billings could come back, obviously. So we got after that first pitch, I think that was a ball, 1-0 count. The mercy rule in this tournament is 12 runs after 4 innings and 8 runs after 5. Breckenridge has 10 right now. Bases loaded for Alex Sanchez. Swing and a miss, 1-1 count. Last time Sanchez was up, he drew a walk with the bases loaded. Going to try to repeat that now. And he walked his first time up, too. So Breckenridge has 10 runs off of only 6 hits. Kaplan fires the pitch, and Sanchez dribbles that one down the third base line. Scooped up by Coach Roberts. So we got a 1-2 count for Sanchez. Here with 1 out. Bases, actually 2 men on, not bases loaded. My apologies. Forgot they brought in 2 runs on that single from Nito to left. Sanchez watches that one outside the zone for 2-2. Ernst and Chris Nito both on base. The 2-2 count for Sanchez. Sanchez swinging a miss for strike 3. So first strikeout for Kaplan. Jackson Riggs coming up. He struck out his first time up. Got an RBI single earlier this inning, though.
The 14th hitter of the inning comes up to the plate, and that's Jackson Riggs, the catcher.
Riggs, right-handed hitter. 1 man in scoring position. Another on first. Swings that one way upstairs right away. For strike 1. Ripped that one by the third baseman his first time up. That one too high, leaves that one up. 1-1 count. It's Kaplan just trying to get out, make this 9-run inning come to an end. Kaplan checks out Dallin Ernst on second. Fires home. That one is hit to center field. And dropped by the second baseman. Breckenridge had sent Dallin Ernst, though, so they're going to get a run out of it. So the E4 brings in Ernst. And that's the first error of the game for the squad. Joey Conzemius had an RBI sac fly earlier this inning. I'm sure he doesn't want to be the 2 of the 3 outs in this inning. Not a great feeling. Pretty sure that happened to me once. That one finds the outside corner for strike 1 in this 11-0 Breckenridge lead. And they've done it mostly on walks and hit by pitch. 2 high, ball 1. 1-1 count for Joey Conzemius. Popped up to the shortstop his first time up. Chris Nito on second. Peyton Christensen on first. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count for Conzemius. Two outs here in this 10-run inning in the third. And that one is hit well by Conzemius, but out to the left fielder, same place he hit it the first time that he came up. So 10 runs scored for Breckenridge as they stretch their lead to 11 runs. As we come back for the bottom of the third, you're listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Miller and Associates American Family Insurance in Breckenridge wants to wish everyone a great weekend of baseball. Good luck to Breckenridge Post 53, Wahpeton Post 20, and all the other American Legion baseball teams in this weekend's tournament. From Miller and Associates American Family Insurance.
Welcome to the Radio Employment Connection, where we work to find people to work for you. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple DSP openings and shifts available, $15 an hour or more depending on experience. Apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services has multiple DSP openings and shifts available. Apply online at www.rrhsf.org. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
And we're back for the bottom of the third. Breckenridge leading 11-0 after putting 10 runs on the board in the top of this inning. And due up for his first time at the plate is Ty Leishner. Leishner plays first base, wears number 12. Swing and a miss. That one too high for him. That first pitch of the inning brought to you by Red River Communications. Helping you go faster with fiber? Make sure you check out their internet plans if you're looking to upgrade to one of the fastest speeds in the country. So we have ball one. Want to say we got a 1-1 count here. Snyder fires the pitch. It's been a very solid outing from him. 2-1. Snyder fires the pitch. And a swing and a miss. For strike 2. Leishner definitely frustrated after that one. Bottom of the order on deck. Snyder fires home. And finds the outside corner for strike 3. Leishner was a little surprised by that. But either way, he got rung up. Second strikeout of the game for Gavin Snyder. Devin Nelson, the right fielder, stepping into the batter's box, rocking number 22. That one a little too high for ball one, 1-0 count. Snyder's only given up the one base runner so far. And that was with a walk, so he still has a something that I shouldn't say because I might jinx it going. Snyder fires the pitch. That one finds the outside corner. Same place where he just brung up the last batter. 2-1 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. It's been an explosive inning for Breckenridge. That one's a 3-1 count now after that ball didn't miss by a whole lot. Snyder trying to keep this AB going. And ends up walking the batter. Second walk of the game for the right-handed pitcher. Jet Gerard coming up to the plate. Popped up to second his first time up. Gerard plays second base. Had that error in the last inning. Or earlier in this inning. My apologies. Snyder checks over at first. Delivers home. Ball outside for ball one. One out. So the double play is in play. That one ball too low in the zone. 2-0 count for Snyder. A game that has been filled with walks. Ball too high in the zone. 3-0 count. Snyder taking his time, as is Jet Gerard taking his time getting back into the batter's box. Goes for the pickoff at first. Not in time, though. Base runner was ready for that. Caden Thompson is on deck. That one finds the outside edge for strike one. 3-1 count. Got to be thinking maybe Gerard's still going to treat this one like it is 3-0. Oh, no, he's going to actually hack at it. And breaks up the something that I chose not to acknowledge, the no-hitter. A single by Jet Gerard. The first hit of the day for Billings. So Caden Thompson steps into the batter's box. The catcher wearing number 50. Number 2 in the order. One out here in the bottom of the third. Breckenridge leading 11-0 against the Upper Deck Expos. That one is popped up to the shortstop and hauled in by Colin Roberts. He did the infield fly there. So Thompson is out on the pop-up. Evan Johnson flew out to left field his last time up, number 3 in the order. The designated hitter wearing number 18. Snyder has that one way too high. How tall Jackson Riggs is, you know it's too high when he's got to stick the arm up in the air to get it. Snyder has that one. Go behind for a wild pitch and move both runners into scoring position. So runners in scoring position for Evan Johnson. There's a chance to get Billings on the board. 2-0 count after that wild pitch. That one, Snyder's favorite spot, the outside part of the zone. He's gotten a lot of strikes looking here so far in this inning. Even rung one guy up. That one is blooped out into the street. Did not hit any cars driving by, so that's good. 2-2 count. Two outs here. 2 men in scoring position. And that curveball just barely misses the zone. Make it a full count. Keep the AB going. Evan Johnson, that curveball looked nice though, I will say. And that one is dribbled over to Colin Roberts at shortstop, and he boots it. It'll score 1 run, possibly 2. The throw is not there in time, so it brings in 2 runs. Off the air at shortstop. So 11-2 is now the score. Even though it was an error, they did capitalize on the base runners. So it brings in 2 runs to cut the lead to 9. So Breckenridge will now need a few runs in the 4th inning if they want to end this in 4. He's got to have a 12-run lead. And I'm not sure what the delay is now. We're really taking our time here. Oh, the coach was meeting with the batter. Colton Salmonen flew out to left his last time up. Had the hard hit one that Sanchez hauled in. And that left center gap is looking wide open right now. Salmonen waiting on the pitch, left-handed hitter. And rips that one foul. He's got a man on second. It's Evan Johnson capitalizing on the air to move over to second. Someone in the shortstop on this squad. Swing and a miss. Big hack on that one. 0-2 count. Felt the breeze that came off that one on that swing. Snyder steps onto the mound. And we got a runner heading to third. Riggs whips it over there. The throw was just a hair late. Heck of a throw, though. Didn't even come up. Just threw it right from the from his stance. So Johnson steals third. He got a little banged up on that slide. Heck of a toss there by Riggs, though. It was right on the money, too. Keep an eye on him. In a few years, he's going to be a heck of a ball player. Only a freshman right now. Going into his freshman year, I should say. Snyder. Where's the pitch? Has that one dribbled to the second baseman. And he'll toss it over to first and sails the throw a little high and lets the runner get over to first. So an E4 on that one. And then they're saying that no, Albertson couldn't make the out over at first base, so we're going to go E4 on that one. Brings in another run. Billings showing some life here, capitalizing on some Breckenridge mistakes. Gonzalez's usual position is outfield, so it's kind of maybe why he showed a little bit of the inexperience there, but he played second baseman in the spring season. But just put a little, just kind of lobbed it a little too much over to him, and then Albertson had to jump up to make the catch. Maybe used to throwing to Dallin Ernst. 6'6" Dallin Ernst. Got a little bit more range. 0-1 count. Snyder finds the outside corner for a strike. 0-2 count. For the batter, Logan Walker, third baseman. Flew out to center field last time up. And now looks like we got a stolen base now by Salmonen. And then the throw went into the outfield, so he takes third on the throw. So now we got a man on third with an 1-2 count. Man on third. Kind of turns the tables a bit. It's one thing having a guy on first, now you got a guy on third. 1-2 count. That one is hit foul. Right into the Breckenridge fan section. Breckenridge only giving up one hit here, but the errors have definitely stung them. And I just like that they get another hit. Unless Gonzalez can make that throw in time, but it doesn't look like he will. So an RBI single by Logan Walker. Titus Reeves walked his first time up. He was the first base runner in this ball game. Man on first. Breckenridge now with an 11-4 lead. That one is popped up, or actually driven to right field for the out. That'll wrap up the inning. After 3 innings, your score, Breckenridge 11, Billings 4. You're listening to Post 53 Baseball on B92.7 FM.
At the center of every home lies a place where loved ones unite, children snack with new best friends after school, and world problems are debated over wine. Welcome to the kitchen, where ideas thrive, recipes are born, meals turn into moments, and life is inspired. Medallion Cabinetry offers a wide range of kitchen styles from traditional to contemporary. Get inspired with Medallion Cabinetry from Builder's First Source in Wahpeton, or visit us at
Summer of 2022 is the best time to do the zoo. At Jacob Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, like silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Jacob Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Jacob Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. It's not too late to get your 2022 membership. Jacob Zoo opens 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
And welcome back to John Randall Field. As Billings showed some life here at the bottom of the third. 4 runs off only 2 hits. The errors definitely doomed Breckenridge in that inning, but they still got a 7-run lead. And as we said about the mercy rule, if they're up by 12 after 4 innings, and it's over. If they're up by 8 after 5 innings, it's over. So we'll see if we can possibly get a mercy rule ending here. Right now that's out of play because Breckenridge is only up by 7. So they would have to get, according to my Breckenridge math, 5 runs here. And then hold Billings off the board. As Nate Porter swings and a miss. He's drawn a pair of walks here so far. Kaplan fires the pitch and ends up beaming. Porter, the on-base percentage, is shooting up today for Porter. Getting on with a pair of walks and then wearing a pitch. Cam Nito is a pair of RBIs without even getting a hit today. Drew a bases-loaded walk and wore a pitch with the bases loaded. And got another walk, too, so he's been on base 3 times today. 11-4 is your score. Unintentional rhyme. Nate Porter on first base, no outs. Here in the top of the 4th inning. Cam Nito up to bat, a little high. Once again, probably going to be pretty picky with the pitches with how it's gone today. Gavin Snyder is on deck after Cam Nito. Nito waiting on the pitch. That one too high and outside. Make it a 2-0 count for Wasker Kaplan. Kaplan checks the runner at first. Fires home. And that one is popped up by Nito. And it looks like it's going to be in foul territory. And, oh, actually dropped single. I'm not sure what happened there. I think it landed single. Oh, you don't see that very often. And then not the infield fly because the runner took over to second. That was a very strange sequence of events. That had some wicked hang time on it. I'm going to go E3 on that one. That was strange. All right, E3 gets Cam Nito on base. Moves Nate Porter over to first after it was, or over to second after it was not caught. So still no outs for Gavin Snyder, who had an RBI single his last time up. He's also flown out twice, so 1 for 3 so far. And that one finds the outside edge of the zone. Snyder, who is pitching in this game, should know that's where they're calling that one a strike every time. That's where he's been living. Kaplan checks over to second. Fires home. That one is outside. But a nice grab there by Caden Thompson to keep it from flying into the backstop. Kaplan checks the runner. Fires the pitch. And too high for ball 2. 2-1 count. Kaplan Fires the pitch and swing and a miss from Snyder. Men on first and second. Cam Nito on first. Nate Porter on second. 2-2 count. And that one is hit over to the second baseman. They're going to look to turn two. And the throw is off the mark, so they won't get it. Nate Porter will score on it. So hit into a double play, but it only ended up turning into one out. So fielder's choice. And then error scored the run. So one out. Colin Roberts coming up to bat. Gavin Snyder on first. 12-4 lead is now the lead for Post 53. And strike one to start off this AB for Colin Roberts. Roberts waiting patiently on the pitch. Kaplan fires it, and that one is hit to center, and it's going to get through. It was a diving attempt. So we're going to get an RBI double, it looks like. Colin Roberts comes through for his squad. Center fielder tried to make the diving grab, but misjudged it. So an RBI double from Roberts. And that's his second RBI of the day, and also his second hit. He got a single, and then he drew a bases, got hit by a pitch with the bases loaded. 13-4 now the lead. Breckenridge needs 3 runs to have the 12-run lead to end this at the end of the inning if Billings is held off the board. Dallin Ernst going to trade places with Roberts on second. First pitch right down the pipe for strike one. Kaplan checks over to second. Fires home. And that one pass ball to give Roberts third. And there's only one out, so Dallin Ernst could get the sacrifice fly here. We've already seen one today. Joey Konzemius got it. Chris Nito on deck. Ernst awaits the pitch. That one goes right down the pipe as well. 1-2 count. Ernst has been pretty picky. Don't blame him. Last time he was up, he drew a bases loaded walk, so. Kaplan getting his sign. Delivers the pitch. And finds the edge of the strike zone for strike three. So Ernst heads to the dugout. Chris Nito comes up to bat. Nito had a 2-run double his 2-run single his last time up. Had another single earlier in the game and also wore a pitch. So 2 for 2 with a walk. And too high for ball one. That was way upstairs. The 1-0 count. Man on third. No more chance for a sac fly. Another pitch way too high from Kaplan. Nito. Looking to add to that RBI total. Hit a home run yesterday. Took a big hack on that one. Kaplan. These pitchers really like to take their time and get that pitch that they really want. Fires home. And Nito ends up having that one go foul. Not foul by a whole lot though.
Because if it hits you in fair, you are out.
So man on third. 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. After Billings put 4 runs on the board in the last inning of a pair of Breckenridge errors, at least 2 of them. And that one misses the zone, but not by a whole lot. So a full count. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Breckenridge has 7 hits to Billings has 2. Both teams have 2 errors so far. Post 53 has put 2 on the board here in this inning. And that one does not miss by a whole lot for ball 4. Chris Nito takes his base. Got on base all 4 times he's been up to the plate. Alex Sanchez struck out his last time up. Before that, he drew a bases-loaded walk and got on with another walk. Sanchez moved down to 6 in the batting order. There's been 2 throughout this tournament, but was in a little bit of a funk the last couple games. Jackson Riggs on deck. Men on first and third. And they tell Nito back. A little too close to second for comfort. Pitcher had to check him. And ends up sailing the throw over to first, so the bad pickoff allows a run to score. Colin Roberts comes in. So now, got a man on second, and a 10-run lead for Breckenridge. 14-4, your score. Chris Nito on second base. Alex Sanchez got a little piece of that. A 1 count. Kaplan checks the runner at second. Fires home. That one tipped once again, and once again caught. Or I must just be here in the batting cage. Timed up perfectly. 0-2 count. Sanchez trying not to go down on strikes. Kaplan delivers home. And swing and a miss. First strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts from Sanchez, and that'll do it. For the top of the fourth, Breckenridge puts 3 more runs on the board to get the lead back to 10. You're listening to Post 53 Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Comdale Innovation is seeking individuals for summer and full-time production for a variety of shifts. Work for an employee-owned company, clean, climate-controlled, and who cares about the environment with ISO certifications. Starting wage is $14.50 an hour for day shift and 12-hour or afternoon shifts at $15.50 an hour, with $1.50 for afternoon shift and $3 an hour working nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Seeking shift maintenance and tool die makers. Pay based on experience. Benefits available within 90 days of hire. Apply today at Comdale Innovation or online at comdeleinnovation.com.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
And welcome back to John Randall Field. Breckenridge with a 14-4 lead over Billings. So Breckenridge, if they can be up by 8 after 5, then they can get the mercy rule enacted. There's also a 4-inning mercy rule too, but we're not able to get 2 more runs to secure that. So Wyatt Hayden steps up to the batter's box. 0 for 1 so far on the day. Not 100% sure what's going on with the coaches being the ones holding all this up. Got one coach that didn't run over to first base for Billings, and then The Breckenridge coach talking to the umpire for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, 14-4 is the score. So we get this inning underway here in the bottom of the fourth. Gavin Snyder starts it off by throwing a ball. 1-0 count. Breckenridge is out hit Billings 7-2. That one fouled off. Even it up at 1-1. Snyder tries to make this a 1-2-3 inning. If not for some errors, Snyder would have a shutout going right now. He had 2 outs and a couple runs scored off an error. 1-2 count. Snyder fires the pitch, and that one is hit to left field, and that'll drop for a hit. And into foul territory, Alex Sanchez dives on. Or they're going to say it's out of play now. Sanchez tried to snag it before it went out of play, but got stuck under the fence, so we got a double out of it for Wyatt Hayden. Ty Leishner coming up to bat, struck out his last time up, struck out looking last inning. Actually, we got a pinch hitter. Ashton Anderson coming in to pinch hit. Ball 1 to start it off. Anderson swings at this one. Drives it into the left center gap. Cam Nito calls off his cousin. And then tosses it in. So well driven by Ashton Anderson, but Cam Nito's just too fast out there. Devin Nelson coming up to bat. Drew a walk last time up. Eventually got around to score. 1 out. And that one did not miss the zone by much. 1-0 count. Gavin Snyder on the hill. It's looked pretty sharp for the most part. Got a lot of unintended rhymes today. And nice play by Joey Conzimos. Tried to make the heads-up play to turn 2, but the base runner was aware of what was going on. Now to the top of the order, Jet Girard. Got a single last time up. Before eventually scoring on that error. 2 outs here, man on second. Billings has been kept off the board in this inning. Ball 1 to start it off. So 1-0 count. Gavin Snyder taking on Jet Girard. First time he was up, he popped up at the second baseman. So 1 for 2. Two-0 count for Snyder. And now that fastball does not miss by a whole lot for a 3-0 count for Girard. Snyder fires in the pitch. And that one, ball 4, 4-pitch walk. Bring up Caden Thompson. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Popped up to the shortstop his other time up. So they got a force at first, second, and third. Whatever is most convenient. Snyder has that one low and outside for ball 1. Billings has only managed to get 2 hits so far. One of them coming in this inning. Actually, I believe they have 3 hits. Now 1 and 2 count. By my count, they have 3 hits, but that's just me. And that pitch, looks like Snyder was trying to go with the curveball there, but never broke. We get a 2-2 count for Caden Thompson, the catcher. Snyder got men on first and second. That one is popped up to right field. A lot of guys running over there to grab it, and it is hauled in right field. Trey Vogelbacher, who is subbed into the game, made the nice catch over in foul territory, and that'll do it for the fourth inning. Your score, Breckenridge 14, Billings 4. You're listening to American Legion Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Miller & Associates American Family Insurance in Breckenridge wants to wish everyone a great weekend of baseball. Good luck to Breckenridge Post 53, Wahpeton Post 20, and all the other American Legion baseball teams in this weekend's tournament. From Miller & Associates American Family Insurance. Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company, serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
And welcome back to John Randall Field. It's Breckenridge. It's got Jackson Riggs, Joey Conzemius, and Nate Porter up to bat. Actually, I believe Trey Vogelbacher is playing for Porter. Yeah, he's getting ready to warm up. Vogelbacher just made a nice catch in right field. His team up by 10 runs here, 14-4 against the Upper Deck Expos. So they're sticking with the same pitcher here. They're getting some other Billings players into the game. We'll see if that affects how the defense is played at all. As Jackson Riggs steps into the batter's box. Got on with an error last time he was up. Had an RBI single and a strikeout in his other two plate appearances. So 1 for 3 so far. My apologies for the win. But it just feels too good not to close the window. I'm kidding. There's nothing I can really do about it. Jackson Riggs. Coming up to the plate. Pitch is away. And that first one is swung on. And ripped out of play toward the Optimist shelter. Could be a little too insider baseball for people not from Wahpeton Breckenridge listening to that. Way left. We'll say that, yeah. Way past left field. Riggs facing the 0-1 count. Swing and a miss on that one. Got him with the off speed. 0-2 count. For Kaplan. And that one is smacked over to first base, but it is foul. Or third base, but it is foul. Riggs. No, the 0-2 count. Kaplan. Waiting patiently as Riggs gets into the batter's box. 14-4. Breckenridge in the lead against Billings. Here in the 5th place game for the Wahpeton Post 20 invite. That one just misses a hair outside. Make it a 1-2 count. Now Kaplan delivers the pitch, and now curveball drops in for strike 3. Looking. Riggs' second strikeout. Joey Kazemius coming up to bat, has an RBI sac fly in this game. Otherwise, a pair of flyouts. He's flown out every time he's been on. 0 for 2. First pitch too high for Kazemius. Trey Vogelbacher in the on-deck circle. Pitches away, and swung and a miss from Kazemius. Make it a 1-1 count. 1 out. That one too high for ball 2. Two 1 count. 2-1 count. 1 out. That one outside. Fastball seeps through to make it a 3-1 count. (14-4) is the score. Breckenridge only has 7 hits to get these 14 runs. Capitalize on a lot of free bases. Swing and a miss from Kazemius to make it a 3-2 count. Facing the full count with 1 out. Kazemius got to protect. That one too low and in the dirt. He takes off to first base. Trey Vogelbacher come up to the plate. Vogelbacher's first time coming up to the plate. We're number 15. Showed a lot of improvement throughout the spring season. And I would not be 100% surprised if we see him swing at the first pitch he gets, because that seemed to be the running theme. Always coming up to the plate, ready to swing at whatever he gets. That one too low for him. Even he's not taking a cut at that. Vogelbacher waiting on the pitch. That one too low for a ball. Kazemius on first base here in the top of the 5th inning. What could be the final inning of the game? I guess Breckenridge has at least an 8-run lead by the end of the 5th. That curveball drops in for a strike. Two 1 count. Kaplan fires the pitch. That one inside. Almost hits Vogelbacher. Got a 3-1 count. 3-1 count. 10-run advantage for Breckenridge. That one too high to get Vogelbacher on base with a walk. So back-to-back walks. So coming up to the plate is Cam Nito. Nito got on with an error last time. Before that, he had 2 walks and a hit by pitch. Still no hit in this game for Cam Nito. Kaplan fires the pitch. Curveball too high. Men on first and second for Cam Nito, the leadoff hitter in this post 53 lineup. 1 out. In the top of the 5th. That one too low. Or actually, drops in for a strike. 1-1 count with 1 out. Kaplan checks the runner at second. Lowers home too high. Make it a 2-1 count for Cam Nito. Been very patient at the plate today. Gotta be when you're watching so many balls coming your way. Pitches that are out of the zone, I should say. Obviously, the ball is coming your way every pitch. Nito booms this one to the outfield. And the right fielder is going to look it in. And then toss it, trying to get the runner tagging up at third. Joey Kazemius slides in. Gets the base with ease. So runners in the corners for Gavin Snyder. So after the sack fly, Snyder coming up. He had an RBI single in this game in a 1-for-3 showing. Hit into a fielder's choice and then popped up a couple times. Vogelbacher on first, Konzemius on third. That one finds the outside edge of the plate for strike one. Kaplan looks over at the runner on first. Fires the pitch, and that one ripped up the middle. Oh, a nice attempted grab from the shortstop, but that took a wicked hop. That ends up scoring Konzemius on the east. Oh, they're calling that a hit, actually. All right, I'll go with it, too. The RBI single from Gavin Snyder, his second of the day. Like I said, that took a wicked hop. Colin Roberts had an RBI double his last time up. Before that, he brought in a run by wearing a pitch and had another single, or had another RBI single. Or no, that was not an RBI, just a regular single. Chris Monday going to courtesy run for Snyder, the pitcher. Colin Roberts at the plate, men on first and second. Got one run here in this inning. 2 outs. That one a ball to start off this AB. Breckenridge with an 11-run advantage. Kaplan. Too high in the zone once again. 4-2. 2-0 count for Roberts. Dallin Ernst on deck. They go to first for the pickoff, trying to get Monday sleeping. No luck. $15-4 is your score. Billings trailing Breckenridge. Here in the Wahpeton Post 20 invite. Roberts swinging a miss to make it a 2-1 count. Catcher faked over to first base. Once again, they're picking on Monday since he came in. Trying to get the new guy out. Trying to catch him sleeping a couple times. Kaplan. Checks the second. Fires home. That one hit to the outfield. And the right fielder's got to make a play on it. And he does to wrap up the inning. So after 4.5 innings, your score. Breckenridge 15, Billings 4. You're listening to Post 53 Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Ottertail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Ottertail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Life moves fast. Is your internet keeping up? Switch to Red River Communications fiber fast broadband internet and make buffering and glitching a thing of the past. For over 70 years, Red River Communications has provided the Red River Valley industry-leading technology, all backed by a team of local experts. To upgrade your internet, visit redrivercom.com or give us a call at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
And we are back. The Post 20 invite here at John Randall Field. Breckenridge just needs to hold Billings under 3 runs. Yeah. If Billings gets 4 runs here, the game will continue. Mercy rule is 8 runs. So if they can cut it down to 7, this game will continue on. First pitch by Snyder in the dirt and outside. And none of the runs were earned. as there was an error with 2 outs that brought in the first 2 runs in that 4-run inning for Billings. As the Billings player ends up wearing the pitch. That was Evan Johnson, number 18. He's the one who got on with the error that scored 2 runs, got the rally going. And looks like Coach Roberts might bring in Trey Vogelbacher to wrap up the rest of this. So we'll take a quick break, as it looks like they're going to make a pitching change. You're listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
Shelly Zock at Miller Realty has been a full-time realtor in Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and the surrounding area for almost 40 years. Shelly has called the Twin Towns home her entire life, which makes her the perfect person to call if you're looking to buy or sell a new home in the area. As a first home certified agent, her specialty is assisting first-time home buyers. Shelly is here to help with all of your real estate needs. Give her a call at 701-640-0264 or send an email to shelly@guymillerrealty.com.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton has great vehicle options to meet every budget and purpose. Say yes to new adventures this summer in a 2017 Honda CR-V 7-passenger for $24,990. Head to the lake in a 2018 Chevy K1500 4x4 for $42,990. Or cruise around in a 2018 Chevy Malibu for $30,490. Hurry into Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Small town friendly, big town deals. Or visit them online at smithmotors.com.
And we got a pitching change. Trey Vogelbacher going to come in to likely finish this one out. So 4 innings pitched from Gavin Snyder. And after one guy gets on base to make the pitching change. And then Joey Konzemius moves from second base to right field. And Gavin Snyder heads back to second base, where he spends a bulk of his time. Trey Vogelbacher comes in from right field. First pitch thrown by him. Almost beams the batter in that first pitch, brought to you by Red River Communications. Helping you go faster with fiber. And if you can tell by our, the video stream not having any issues, that's because we're hooked up to their internet. And it works beautifully as that pitch goes inside. Almost hits the batter. Lets the base runner take second base. Vogelbacher frustrated with himself on that one. 2-0 count. Don't have to worry too much about that runner on second. Just got to keep Billings under 8 runs in this game. So they currently have 4. Vogelbacher delivers with the right hand. Outside for a ball. 3-0 count. Man on second. Breckenridge with an 11-run lead. That one right down the pipe for strike one. As Colton Salmonen definitely got the take sign on that one. He got on with an error during that 4-run inning as well. Also flew out to left, so over 2. Pitch is delivered. That one a little high for ball 4. Logan Walker had an RBI single his last time up. Flew out to center before that. Men on first and second. It was all part of Post 53's master plan to turn a triple play to end the game. We shall see. 1-1. Vogelbacher, not a very fun situation to have to jump into. Go get our last 3 outs here. That one hit over to the shortstop. Colin Roberts charges it, tries to get the out at first, and he does. So the fielder's choice ends with the out at first. So the 6-3 fielder's choice brings up Titus Reeves. Drew a walk to be his team's first ever base runner in the game. And then flew out to right field his other at-bat. And on second and third, ball outside by Vogelbacher. Once again, these first two runners on base, not too important. It's the guy who's the on deck who is the runner that's going to keep this alive. As Billings needs 4 runs in this inning to keep it going. One inside again. Another 3-0 count for Vogelbacher. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Vogelbacher too far outside to load the bases. So Titus Reeves gets on with a walk, brings up Wyatt Hayden, who had a double his last time up. 1 for 2 so far. Vogelbacher waiting on the sign. Taking his time. Has that one lined to left field. Sanchez scoops it up. Oh, tries to scoop it up. 2 runners are going to score. Would have had a chance to get that second runner maybe if it wasn't mishandled, but a tough break for Breckenridge. A 2-run single by Wyatt Hayden, who's been their MVP today. Pair of RBIs, 2 hits in 2 for 3. Ashton Anderson coming up to bat. Flew out to center his last time up. Men on first and second, 1 out. Trey Vogelbacher on the hill. Ashton Anderson watches the first pitch drop in for a ball. – 15-6 your score. That one too high for ball 2. Ashton Anderson didn't start in this game. Came in to replace Ty Leishner. That one finds the zone for a strike. High part of the zone. Runners on first and second. Vogelbacher surveys the situation and fires a pitch outside and in the dirt. Trey Vogelbacher going into his sophomore year. A lot of kids in that class, including Albertson as well. Jackson Riggs actually the grade below them. Full count. Runners on first and second. Checks the runner at second, delivers home, and swing and a miss for strike 3. So Ashton Anderson goes down swinging on the inside fastball. Now it brings up the bottom of the order, Devin Nelson. Drew a walk his first time up and then popped up to the second baseman. And starts off with a strike thrown by Vogelbacher. As the run to keep this game alive is on first base. They're going to take off to third. Jackson Riggs gets him by a mile. So to end this game, the runner is caught stealing third base to wrap this one up. So 15-6 is your final score as this ends on the mercy rule. We'll take a quick break before we hop into our post-game show. You've been listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Miller & Associates American Family Insurance in Breckenridge wants to wish everyone a great weekend of baseball. Good luck to Breckenridge Post 53, Wahpeton Post 20, and all the other American Legion baseball teams in this weekend's tournament. From Miller & Associates American Family Insurance.
Welcome to the Radio Employment Connection, where we work to find people to work for you. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple DSP openings and shifts available, $15 an hour or more depending on experience. Apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services has multiple DSP openings and shifts available. Apply online at www.rrhsf.org. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
At the center of every home lies a place where loved ones unite, children snack with new best friends after school, and world problems are debated over wine. Welcome to the kitchen, where ideas thrive, recipes are born, meals turn into moments, and life is inspired. Medallion Cabinetry offers a wide range of kitchen styles from traditional to contemporary. Get inspired with Medallion Cabinetry from Builder's First Source in Wahpeton, or visit us at www.medallioncabinetry.com. Let our medallion designers inspire you.
Summer of 2022 is the best time to do the zoo. At Yankaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, like silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Yankaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Yankaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. It's not too late to get your 2022 membership. Yankaba Zoo opens 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Comdell Innovation is seeking individuals for summer and full-time production for a variety of shifts. Work for an employee-owned company, clean, climate-controlled, and who cares about the environment with ISO certifications. Starting wage is $14.50 an hour for day shift and 12-hour or afternoon shifts at $15.50 an hour, with $1.50 for afternoon shift and $3 an hour working nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Seeking shift maintenance and tool die makers. Pay based on experience. Benefits available within 90 days of hire. Apply today at Comdell Innovation or online at comdellinnovation.com.
After that 15-6 win, Breckenridge finishes 5th in the Post 20 invite. Run through a few stats for you. I'll go through the batting order. Cam Nito got on base a plethora of times, but no hits. 0 for 1 with 2 RBI. Drew a bases-loaded hit by pitch and a bases-loaded walk as well to get those 2 RBI. Gavin Snyder had a pair of RBI singles for his 2 for 4 showing. Colin Roberts had 2 RBI with 2 hits, one of them being a double. And also drew a bases-loaded hit by pitch. RBI from Dallin Ernst, who got a bases-loaded walk. 2 RBI from Chris Nito. He had a 2-run single and also had another single in this game. 0 for 1 showing by Alex Sanchez, but he got a bases-loaded walk as well. RBI single from Jackson Riggs in his 1 for 4 showing. Joey Konzemius had an RBI sac fly and an 0 for 2 showing. And then Nate Porter got on base all 3 times. He drew a pair of walks and a hit by pitch, and Trey Vogelbacher got on with a walk as well to round out the hitting. Just 4 hits for Billings, 2 of them coming from their MVP in this game. Wyatt Hayden, he had a 2-run single and also had a double in the loss. Then they got an RBI hit from Logan Walker as well. The only other hit was by Jet Girard, who also got on with a walk in the game too. So pretty good showing at the plate from Girard as well. And this one definitely was the free bases killing them. Like I said, all those bases-loaded walk and hit by pitch. Breckenridge put 10 runs on the board in the 3rd inning. So that definitely doomed the squad when they had like 14 or 15 guys go to the plate that one inning alone. It's hard to come back from that, and that's how they ended up not being able to play past 5 innings, as this one ended on the mercy rule for the tournament, which is 8 runs after 5 innings. We'll take a quick break where we come back with our Player of the Game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Miller & Associates American Family Insurance in Breckenridge wants to wish everyone a great weekend of baseball. Good luck to Breckenridge Post 53, Wahpeton Post 20, and all the other American Legion baseball teams in this weekend's tournament. From Miller & Associates American Family Insurance. Shelly Zock at Miller Realty has been a full-time realtor in Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and the surrounding area for almost 40 years. Shelly has called the Twin Towns home her entire life, which makes her the perfect person to call if you're looking to buy or sell a new home in the area. As a first home certified agent, her specialty is assisting first-time home buyers. Shelly is here to help with all of your real estate needs. Give her a call at 701-640-0264 or send an email to shelly@guymillerrealty.com.
Welcome back to our post-game show. And it's time for our player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. And there are a few guys who are definitely deserving. I'll highlight some of the ones that are my honorable mentions. One being Chris Nito. He is actually the one who I went with yesterday, who had a outstanding day at the plate once again. Also, Colin Roberts had a nice day at the plate, but someone who not only had a good day at the plate, but also picked up the win on the hill. I'm going Gavin Snyder for the player of the game today. 2 for 4 showing with 2 RBI. He had a pair of base knocks that brought in a run. And also, like I said, got the game on, or picked up the win on the hill. Should have pitched a shutout, as they did have 2 outs when an error allowed the first 2 runs to come in, and obviously the inning would have been over if they got didn't have an error there. So none of those runs were earned, so essentially should have had a shutout. Those 4 runs definitely don't show on him, as errors are what brought in those runs. So I'm going with Gavin Snyder for your player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Give you a quick recap of how we got to this game in the tournament, just for the rundown in case you missed that in the pregame show. Breckenridge picked up a 10-2 win over Wahpeton's B Legion. Suffered a pair of losses yesterday, one of them being a 9-0 defeat to Detroit Lakes in the morning. And then in the afternoon they played Lemoore, who they lost to 13-9. Lemoore, who will be taking on Wahpeton's A Legion here in the tournament championship game tonight. Andrew Zimmel will be on the call for that, so make sure to tune in for that. And thank you all once again for listening in. Very much appreciate it, and it's a lot of fun getting to these Breckenridge games. I think we got another one on the schedule for Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday. Make sure to go check the broadcast calendar. It's a lot more reliable when it comes to that information than I am. So one last time, your final score in this ball game, 15-6 in 5 innings. You've been listening to Breckenridge Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Today's American Legion baseball game was brought to you by Bell Bank, Builder's First Source, Chahinkapa Zoo, Comdell Innovations, Heitkamp Construction, Kraus Brothers Construction, Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, Optimum Rehab, Ottertail Power Company, Red River Communications, Red River Human Services, Schmitty's Plumbing, Shelly Zock of Miller Realty, and Smith Motors. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. Thanks for listening.
B92.7.
What are you trying to